Hi everyone, let's look at my preferred and alternative bullish and bearish low time frame and micro scenarios, including potential trading setups, starting with my preferred low time frame bullish Elliott Wave scenario on Bitcoin, where we're looking for this to be a wave 3, wave 4, and now in a wave 5 to the upside. Inside this wave 5, we then have a 1, 2, 3, which I think is still unfinished, 4, and then eventually a wave 5, where inside this wave 3, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this wave 4 in yellow over here might already be in, ranging on top of the 0.236, which is a good target for a wave 4. And also we had the wick yesterday to take the double low, which I will show in the micro timeframes with my preferred scenario as well. So we might be en route now for this wave 5. An interesting target for me is the 32.4k area, as there is a double top over here from a range in 2022. So there is some liquidity resting above this level. So it will be interesting to see what price is going to do if it is going to reach that level. If we then go to my alternative scenario on the low time frame on the Bitcoin chart, we have wave 5 already being in, then we have wave A, B, C. So this is a corrective pattern where inside this wave B, we then have a zigzag structure, and that is an A, B, C. It's a 5, 3, 5 wave move, and then inside this wave C, this is a 1, 2, 3. Then this has to be a wave 4 before then the wick up, which then is a wave 5. Now this is an alternative scenario also because of the two Fibonacci's that you see, because these fibs are rare targets. The gray fib over here, the 1.618, is a rare target for an expanded flat wave B, in this then being the A, B, C. So this is a rare target for that B. And the orange 1.618 is a rare target for a zigzag. So if this is a 5, 3, 5 wave move, then the orange target over here is a rare target for a wave C in a zigzag. So two rare targets being hit already 3 times by now. So yeah, this is definitely an alternative scenario at the moment, meaning that this trading scenario is also an alternative and currently definitely not preferred. If we then go to the lower time frames and start with my preferred scenario we had over here, we were looking for this scenario being a 3 waves in B and then eventually a C to the downside. In this wave B over here, creating an expanding flat, which is a 3, 3, 5 wave structure, can also be deemed as a WXY, which was my other scenario, but it doesn't really matter because the targets are kind of the same. So in this scenario, the wave C, most common target area, or the Y really, is between the 1 and the 1.236. And my very important target, as mentioned as well, was the double bottom, because we created a couple of lows over here, which was the main area of support in the range that we had, because below this low there is not too much support. We do have a little bit of an area below in case price does go down, but this was the main area of support. Wicking below, closing above, swing failure pattern trade, that is then also the potential entry for this long setup, or price came back. So of course longs can be laddered in this scenario, as I already mentioned before this happened as well yesterday. And then the stop loss below this wick, because that is kind of the invalidation, as this wick over here already went below the most common target area for wave C. And also, if this is then the more important, I guess, support area with the double bottom, below this wick, not too much support. So yeah, that is definitely like the invalidation in this scenario. Now, by now, price has moved to the upside. So in my opinion, this can go to break even over here. Of course, no financial advice. I just show you what is possible based on Elliott Waves, as in all my videos. So it's purely educational. Make sure you know that we're on YouTube. So price is now moving towards the upside, and we'll see what happens, right? If it continues to the upside, very nice, because we do now have a double top at 30.6k. So we have the high that we made, and we have the high of the news over here as well. So now, instead of a double bottom at the lows, we now have a double bottom at the top, and usually, or a double top, I mean. And usually a double bottom or a double top is like a magnet for price. So it can be very attractive for price to move to the upside, to take the liquidity above these highs. Also, there is news coming today again, just like yesterday. So if we look at the news actually, and we look at the date, it's Thursday the 13th. And as you can see over here, Thursday, April the 13th, we have these red flags over here. And that is news at 2:30 p.m. Central East European time. You can check your time zone on this website. But yeah, we got some news, high impact news coming in. So make sure that at 2:30, which is right here, you are prepared and you trade safe, because volatility might kick in. The bearish scenario on this time frame is we have a leading diagonal. So this is then the high made. So this is then the high of wave B, right? And the ABC zigzag where we have the rare 1.618. This is the high, and we're now looking for an impulsive structure to the downside. But that impulsive structure might start with a leading diagonal, which in this case is a 3, 3, 3, 3, and now we're looking for another 3 to the downside. So that is another reason why in the more bullish scenario the stop loss goes at break even, because of this bearish scenario as well. And also then wave 5 will move to the downside in 3 waves. This is then a wave 1, so we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is then part of a bigger wave 1, followed then by a wave 2 correction, before then a move to the downside in a wave 3. The invalidation for this scenario at the moment is taking the high of wave 2, and if wave 5 is in, the invalidation moves up to the high over here. So this is definitely another scenario to at least keep your eye on. Now I hope this video was helpful or valuable to you. I'd like to thank you for watching and subscribing, and I will see you at the next one. Bye bye.